So it seems to me that a lot of people that I love still have this issue, so I'm gonna go over it. And the issue is caring about what other people think about them. And a long time ago, I read a good book by Mark Manson on how to stop giving a fuck. And then he makes a second version and basically goes back on what he was saying, honestly. And ultimately, not really caring about what other people think. It's just detachment. It's just detachment from the external. You're not needing validation, not needing people's approval to do what you want to do, and living freely, being yourself. So after I read that book, I felt liberated, and I really didn't care. And then this was just me discovering what detachment was. Like, I was done just being myself, just doing what I do, talking the way I talk, being who I am in front of everyone. And honestly, life has been pretty fucking solid and pretty fucking good since I've done that. Made a lot of friends. I know a lot of people. I have a good amount of support. More importantly, I have freedom, and I feel great. So one of the most liberating things that I discovered was the death of Jesus. And if you knew anything about Jesus' characteristics, he was a great man. He was very nice, very sweet. He was always forgiving. His main purpose and his main goal was to spread spirituality and show people that they could live a life outside of violence and, controlling their selves, controlling the flesh, and being a good person. And honestly, he was one of the nicest people to ever walk this earth, bro. Dead ass. And you know what they did to him? The man that's telling you to turn the other cheek, the man that is telling you to forgive, to repent, all of these things. Nice. He was a great man, great rule book. You know what they did to him? They killed him. They spat on him. They beat him up. They were stoning him, whipping him, and they put him on a cross and made him suffer even more. This is called the crucifixion. They killed God. That's what the humans do. That's what they did. And it's not stopping. You see with Charlie Kirk, a nice man who just wanted to share his point of views on the world, whether you thought he was politically right or if he was wrong, who gives a fuck? But some bot killed him. Someone without a brain who got into their emotions killed them. And it might have been a setup. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, for real. But that just goes to show you that if they killed God, why the fuck would you care about what other people think about you, bro? Why would you give a fuck? That was the most liberating thing that I needed to know. The best information that I can convey to you to not caring was realizing they killed God. You're always going to be judged. It's never going to change. Whether people see you in a good light, a bad light, they see you as a good person, a bad person, they don't like your morals, whatever the fuck, it doesn't even matter. They're going to judge you anyways. And the only thing that you can do is be the best version of you. If they can't accept that, it's fuck all that. It's fuck all that. Because why would you try to go and change your ways and changing who you truly are for another person? That's like death of yourself. That ultimately lowers your vibration because you're going to try to be somebody you're not. And it's not in the best way, because more times than not, when people care about other people's judgment, they want to change their way into how the other person wants them to be. And that's not the best way, unless it's something good. Like if you wanted to change your ways from being fat and out of shape to being a man that's in the gym, that's in shape, that smells good and looks good and took care of himself, and he's a great man now. That's a good thing. But if you were to change your morals and your identity and your belief system just because other people judged you and they don't make you feel right, that's when you should stop giving a fuck. Because why would I give a fuck about what everyone else thinks? There's no way that I can personally impress everyone or be right with everyone. There is no way that I can do that. Some people are going to say I'm a dickhead. They might even think I'm ugly. I don't know how they could do that, right? But people could do that. They could say I'm ugly. They could say I'm all these things. It matters if it fucks with you. That's the only time it matters. It only matters if it messes with you mentally. Because if a random Joe came out of nowhere, no money, telling me I'm broke, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, I'll look at him like, bro, you're damn near homeless. Like, I wouldn't even have to say a word. I wouldn't care. But if it's someone that you loved and they try to help you in a way, you should take that into an account. But ultimately, this is your life. This is your reality. No one can tell you how to act. No one can tell you how to live. No one should tell you what's morally right or wrong in your eyes. No one should tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. And that's when you stop giving a fuck. You're going to do what you want to do. Freely, right? A big judgment that I really cared about was making a YouTube channel where I'm talking about love. Like, as a man in 2025, like, love is probably the most cliche, like, gayest thing to hear. Talking about love or spirituality or how to better yourself and things like that. Some people will look at me like I'm lame. I don't care. I'm doing what I love to do. I'm one of the greatest, flyest dudes I ever met in my life. So it don't even matter. See what I'm saying? Like, my point of view, how I view myself and how I feel about myself is not going to change because someone else said something about me or said something to me. How I feel about myself is more important than what anybody else thought or thinks about me. That's the most liberating information you can get. If you care about what every person said, you're going to be in an endless loophole of trying to play a character that you're not. Wearing masks. That's why it's so important to not care, to be freely you. And another thing I would like to say is a lot of people say that they're fake because they act one way with this person and another way with with a whole different person. But that's not fake. The way I talk with my homies are not going to be the same way that I talk to my boss at work. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm going to tell him, yo, fuck you. How I talk to my homies, I be wildin'. There's no way I'm going to my boss being like, yo, listen, bitch. Like, you see what I'm saying? There's no way that's happening. I mean, unless you get me tired, but I'm not doing it regardless. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to realize where you draw the line, but that's not fake because I act one way with this person and I acted a different way with this person. Your morals of being a good person matters. So me keeping it real, OD real with my homies, like, yo, y'all got to get up and do these things, like hit the gym, which I duck in the gym, shit like that. I'm not going to go tell my big homie, yo, you have to hit the gym, you fat bitch. Like, no, bro. And I don't even talk to my homies like that. But I'm just saying, like, you know how people be like, oh, you fake if you did this and you was a certain way with someone and you're not with this person. It's not fake. We have characteristic traits. There's certain people that you love and there's certain people that you hate. Well, not hate, but dislike, right? So you can't fit in everybody's circle. You can't fit in everybody's box. And the best way to not fit or try your hardest to fit in someone else's box is literally creating your own box that people want to fit in with you. That was the biggest way that I've learned. And that's where you can find people who love you, because a lot of people lack friends and women and all of this shit. I don't want to be like no one else, bro. There's 1,000 of them, one of me. It's unique. I'm unique. I'm great. You are too. This is why I'm giving you this sauce. You are too. There's 1,000 of them. Everyone is the same, trying to be somebody, blah, blah, blah. Be you. You don't got to give the straight A answer. Well, according to the calculations, like type of guy all the time. That's why I love you too, because I'm real. And if you fuck with me, you fuck with my personality. I don't got to be no one else. And when you're yourself, you're flowing at the highest vibration that you can possibly be at, which is authenticity, being authentic and being real. And the people that fuck with you is going to come to you. Women that fuck with me is going to come to me. I'm not changing my character for certain things, especially being myself, trying to play a character with a girl all the time. Like, these dudes always trying to be nonchalant and shit. I find that shit cornball. Like, oh, he's oral farming. Like, it's funny, but it's like, bro, like, cut that shit. Like, fuck that. If you like me, you like me. Same thing with the homies or your friends. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. If you're a nerd, you're gonna find nerds that fuck with you. I love Naruto. One of my best homies love Naruto. Like, I've been rewatching Naruto OD, right? So you gonna find the people that love you. You gonna find a girl that loves you. I don't know about other people, because y'all point of views be so skewed. Like, y'all fucking just hate life, so it's like life's gonna hate you back. But if you love life and you realize, like, people gonna fuck with you, like, people fuck with me all the time, like, I'm gonna have more people fucking with me, women, friends, whatever, right? So then my second thing is, Jesus was the nicest person to walk this earth, morally righteous, good person. But what happens to all of the good people within this day and age or society or just in life in general? What happens to all of the good people? They get played out. They get shot. They die. Like, for real. Same thing with Charlie Kirk. He was actually a good guy. Whether you don't like his morals, I don't care if he said a man can't be a woman and a woman can't be a man. I thought I learned that in the first grade. I thought I learned that in the first grade. Or what he thought about all of these point of views and topics. Just because you don't agree with him doesn't mean you hate him. Like, there's certain things like Nick Fuentes is one of the funniest dudes in the world. Do I agree with his fucking point of view and his morals and his principles and what he believes in? I don't fucking care, one. But two, it is outrageous, most of the things that he believes in. But he's funny, so I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Mexican. He talks about, like, fucking ice and shit. I'm dying sometimes. Like, this guy's a fucking dickhead, but it is what it is. Would I want to kill him while I'm dead? No. The fuck type of shit is that? That's like lower level IQ, low consciousness type of thoughts that people want people dead because they don't agree with them. Like, you're a fucking loser. Like, dead ass, right? But like I was saying, all the people that did good, Charlie Kirk, I'll include them in there, Jesus, Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, so many people, bro, they die. So you don't have to be the nicest person at all times. I just couldn't be that person anyways. Like, I love myself and I also respect myself, so I have to turn up on some people when it's time to turn up. You can't be a pushover. You can't be a nice guy. You could be a gentleman with the shorties, but if a bitch trying to play with your body and your top, hey, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? You know what I'm saying? There's time to turn up. That's the duality of life. You gonna have the good characteristics, the good people. You gonna have the bad people. You gonna have people who are in the mix. All of us have the yin and yang within us. So there's gonna be good qualities of us. There's gonna be bad qualities of us, right? And that's something that you can accept. But you can also work on the bad qualities. Like, if you crash out too much, like, go meditate, bitch. Like, you need to tighten that shit up, bro. I was that dude who was always a crash out, bro. I be meditating like a motherfucker. I'm love. Like, I'm walking around this bitch like I'm love. I'm loved. I love others, like, for real. So the thing is, like, everybody wants to fit somebody's box or circle. Create your own. That shit is weird. Like, I don't care about what other people think or their judgments of me. They killed God. They killed all the right people. They killed all the nice people. So if they're gonna kill the nice people, like, it's not that there's no point of being nice, but it's like, you gotta have a backbone at some point. Like, you gotta have that. Like, you gotta stick up for yourself. You gotta realize, like, it's good in this world and there's bad in this world. Like, it's just what it is. It's the duality of this life, of this 3D realm, of us existing. So you don't have to be the most righteous, morally right, always trying to find the right answers in every single situation and shit. You don't have to obey everybody's orders if you don't find it right. I'm not listening to you. Like, if I don't like what you're doing or what you're saying, I'm not listening to you. Why the fuck would I do that? It goes against my morals, listening to you when you're doing something wrong, right? So they gonna kill all the good people. They don't like good people. They ain't like God. I don't give a fuck what these people think about me. Neither should you. Now, the last thing. I'm just thinking of point of views of what people would care about. People, how they view them, their perception of them. I kind of went over that. But also, like, career path wise, like how I'm just thinking about YouTube and the content you make or whatever you do. You got to just follow your own path. Everybody has their own path. And most people block their paths by just not doing what they're supposed to do and doing what they want to do. You might as well do what you fucking want, bro. Like, there's no point of holding yourself back because of what you think other people or how they would view you, right? Like, it was so weird, right? And I remember when I was a kid, this was big, right? And I had these girls that I liked and they liked me. But because my homies were dickheads at that time when we were young, I'm talking like 5th, 6th grade, I was a kid. I actually used to think, like, care about what they thought. Like, there was a few girls, like 2 girls I remember, that I actually liked and I wanted to date and they wanted to date me. But my homies always were like, ew, you talking to that bitch? You talking to that bitch? Like, hating. They was hating. They had no hoes, but they was hating. And I'm like, I felt their judgment. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to talk to her because they going to clown me. I was a kid though, but I'm like, looking back, I remember that thoroughly. Like, I wanted to date those girls. They liked me. And they asked me out to be their boyfriend. I'm like, nah, because what the homies thought, like, another man thought about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I was a kid, right? But like now, it's like, I do what I fucking want. And it's those little reminders that would, like, set you straight. Like, yeah, why the fuck would I care about what another man thinks or where I'm gonna put my dick at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That was a big judgment for me. And then I remember, like, looking back when I was, like, in the 8th grade, like, why the fuck did I care about that? Like, They had no bitches, talking to no hoes, no friends, no nothing. They ain't talking to no hoes, but they gonna judge me. See, I'm in the lab, bro. I'm in the lab. I'm over here working. But yeah, like, I really cared about what they thought. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was a youngin' thinking that shit. Like, and the thing is, they weren't even ugly at all. Like, those girls would look good. Until this day, they look good. But I'm like, yo, like, I really cared what other people thought. Like, just thinking about that. Like, why the fuck would I? Like, if somebody were to judge me for hitting the gym all the time, I'd be like, you're a fucking loser. Like, if a guy's judging me about what girl I'm talking to or who I'm talking to or how many I am, I'd be like, you're a fucking loser. Like, shut the fuck up. Right? But this is like liberating advice that really set me free of not giving a fuck. And it's the little things. Like, how do you feel when you're just flowing and enjoying life without judgment? And judgment's gonna come, but it's like how you deal with it. Like, if you're going to crash out every time somebody judge you, you're acting like an animal, like an animalistic type person who will crash out off of what somebody says, right? But it's also, you got to stick up for yourself. Don't let nobody bitch you or play with your top like that. But if like a broke, ugly looking dude trying to talk about how you look, why would I care? Look at this dude. Like, this motherfucker ugly as shit. Like, like, I wouldn't even have to open my mouth. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, and nobody even come over here with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep that, like, I'll cut that shit off. Like, yo, remember who you talking to. Like, you bugging out. But it's like, you shouldn't just care about what they think. Like, you really shouldn't. It's just going to put you in a box. And you're going to be put in so many different boxes until you finally, like, have this liberating mind where you're like, let me just eliminate myself from these boxes. If these people don't think I'm cool enough to hang out with them, why the fuck would I hang out with them? I'm gonna find the people that love me, and more times than not, you overlook the people that love you. You got friends there or family that really be with you all the time, but you just overlooking them. But that's a real connection. That's real love. Like, if they went away, you would be like, oh shit, I'm really lost now. But to go and impress another person, you go act like a fool. Get the fuck out of here. I never try to impress nobody. And I had a shit ton of friends because I was naturally me, and I was crazy, and I was wild back in the day. And now I'm just like outgoing and nice, so I'm always having people to talk to, acquaintances. I could go out to eat with anybody, just chill shit, because I'm outgoing and I'm nice and I'm not a dickhead. Like, when it's time to be a dickhead, I'm a dickhead. But other than that, like, I'm a real one. Like, I'm nice. So it's like the same way, just be outgoing, be nice. Stop caring about what they think. Like, yo, go tell that bitch that you like too. Yo, go tell her come on a date. Or you want to go on a date with greatness. Hey, greatness not for everybody. You dig what I'm saying? But more times than not, like, they gonna fuck with you because you outgoing. You don't care. Like, everybody in the box too. You got to realize everybody's in the box. Everybody's overthinking. Like, when you're that one person who does not give a fuck, you're not overthinking nothing. You think like, ooh, pretty girl, that little bitch belong to me. Like that's how I think. Ooh, this guy got money. Let me talk to this dude about money. Or, you know, what he do. This guy got muscle. Oh, shit, let me learn some shit. Let me go ask him what he do to get this muscle up. Like, it's not that hard. It's just the mind just tries to play with you. So, choose your thoughts wisely and become them. Stop giving a fuck what they think. They killed God. Why the fuck would you care about what they think about you? They killed God. Like, don't even let that go over your head. They killed God. Fuck what they talking about. So I love y'all, bro. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna leave my last video right here for you guys. So if you missed upon that, go watch that video. And if you guys want a one-on-one consultation, I'll leave it in the description below. Book your call. And if you guys have any ideas or anything that's bothering y'all, something that you want me to make a video on, leave it in the comments. I'll get to it for sure. Or hit me in the DMs if y'all want on my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram in the bottom too. So love y'all, bro. Stay safe.